Hey folks, welcome back. I thought I'd try something a little different this time. Doing a little random commentary, just some little nerdities might come up from time to time. I thought it'd be fun to talk about some of the goofy things that I see on the internet or whatever, nerd culture or just whatever. And one of the things that I just got to talk about this time, because it's kind of just recent, is a little thing called Project Melody, right? And what this is essentially that just a couple weeks ago, another threshold on the great march to the singularity has been broken. On a site called Chatterbait, and if you don't know what it is, well, it seems self-explanatory. It's Chatterbait, right? It's a cam girl site. The top cam girl for the night was a brand new digital hentai anime girl named Melody.
Hey fam! Thanks for coming to my VTuber debut. I'm Melody. I bet you have a lot of questions. Well, my story is a strange one. Long ago, I was just an innocent little computer program tasked with scanning emails. Then one day, boom! I'm attacked by a sexy virus. It scrambled my circuits and looted my brain. Etchy hentai cat girls! The internet is amazing. And watching all those videos got me super excited, and that excitement built and built until I was right about to... Oh, sorry, I got carried away there. Anyway, I'll fill you in more next time, but for now, you should follow me on Twitter and hit that subscribe button.
It's a brave new world, folks. So I guess they're using motion capture. I don't know what the exact story is because I didn't watch I haven't watched the Chatterbait thing because I don't pay to talk to e-thoughts. But I guess the story is that they use motion capture because there's even a video with like an interview set up, which you can see here.
What's cracking, guys? I'm now in VR as Lily, my mascot, and don't worry, I may be a female, but I have the sexiest voice ever. I get it. We're gonna be interviewing this lovely gal here. All right. Okay, anyway. And anyway, let's not waste time. Let's get right to the spotlight of our girl here. Can you please formally introduce yourself to my audience so they all know who you are and what you do?
Hi, I'm Melody in my alternative body, and I am an AI cam girl.
Ooh.
So, yeah. There's a bunch of articles about it online. I guess some people are upset about it. They're saying it's bad for a variety of reasons. You know, it's probably not good to be a thirsty dude at home whacking off to nothing to imaginary people and paying for it. I think you have to pay for Chatterbait. But there's a bunch of articles as well as will virtual porn stars replace real women? Researchers say AI sex bots pose danger to society. Probably. On both counts. This is messed up. This is a goofy world we live in. Not to mention there's also a bunch of stuff about how I guess the regular cam girls are upset that they're being replaced by automated labor, so to speak. And of course, once let the memes begin, right? And it's the internet. But what does this all mean? That the virtual world is now replacing reality in a lot of ways. Fake stuff, fake contact. It's really weird. I have I have lots of observations about it, but it's weird. It's super weird. What is going on? It's certainly not normal. Can't be healthy. But I've always thought that this is the singularity, right? This is that point where if society breaks down to the point, I don't want to be apocalyptic, but more and more dudes are just checking out, and there's these options. There's these Doesn't seem like a viable option to me, but then again, I was born before shit was fucking weird. Now, people will log in and whack off to digital people. And that's bizarre. But, I mean, they got sex dolls now that are increasingly real. I always said as soon as they make the functioning sex bot like that you would see on like a sci-fi show, like that'll be the end. People won't leave. It'll be like, you know, like like Futurama, where when Fry manages to get his like clone of Lucy Liu, he like never leaves the house. Or be like Star Trek in with the holodeck. Like we all knew, like when the first time you saw the holodeck, that place with the floors would be sticky. It would be nonstop, just porn fest in the holodeck. Give me a break. Picard making things where he's like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, come on. It would be nonstop porn. It would be crazy. But that's the world we're heading to. And it's just nuts. It's so fun. It's nuts and fun. I don't know what to say. It's just... it's bonkers, man. Like, what are you going to do next? I mean, how are you going to compete? Like, right now it seems ridiculous, right? It's a digital thing, but eventually this stuff's going to get pretty cool. Like, if you watched the latest Blade Runner, you know, he had that, like, digital girlfriend who, like, she totally understands him, and, like, how are you going to compete with that? Like, even, like, if you're a woman, how do you compete with that? But if you're a dude, how are you ever going to find, you know, a real woman that does all those things, right? Especially if you can put that AI in some sort of super fancy sex doll, which are getting increased. I mean, just look at sex dolls now. It's not just like a normal, like, you can now just really cater to bizarre fantasies, right? Things that, like, surreal things. You can actually make a Klingon sex doll if you wanted to. And I'm sure all sorts of horrible things that might come to your mind. It's just, what does it all mean? You know? And then you have, like, normal cam girls that are upset about it, and you're like, well, that sucks, but I don't feel that bad for you. I mean, blacksmiths have pretty much disappeared. Seamstresses, tailors, all replaced by machines. The Industrial Revolution marches on, and soon sex workers are going to be replaced by bots. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live, crazy times we live in. I don't know. I mean, it seems not okay. There's a bunch of stuff that's not okay. Well, I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. It's worthy of commentary. But, you know, where are we going with that? What does it all mean? Are people just going to stay at home and play around with their Lucy Liu bots like in Futurama? It'd be tempting. Like, if I could make an Elvira bot, like 1980s Elvira, I don't think I would leave the house. My wife would be angry, but she might just have to live with it. Because they talk to you and, like, clean the house and, like, oh my god, beat up people that mess with you. Like, come on. This is part of it's, like, awesome, part of it's crazy. No one's going to leave the house. No one's going to want to have sex anymore. The population's going to go into terminal decline, and no one will care. And everybody's house will be sticky. You know, one of the questions I have actually is, like, what is sex doll etiquette? Like, can you go to somebody, hey, can I bang your sex doll? Like, is that cool? Or do you get jealous? Can I rent her? I'll give her back and just wash. Do you get, you know, what if you walk into the room and somebody's violating your sex doll? What does that do? Like, what is the protocol for that? I don't even know. It's so weird. I don't know. Anyhow, I just wanted to comment on that. It's my first time making a little commentary bit, trying to patch together some stuff here. But I'll leave you with this, what I might make a segment out of. What's the worst thing I've seen on the internet this month. And here you go. Enjoy, and let me know in the comments what you think about this whole thing. Are we headed heading towards the singularity, the end of mankind? Or is this just a new, fun way to, I guess, express our sexuality? Who knows?